The United States Congress needs to pass two important infrastructure bills, but only one of those two bills is a climate bill. The two bills, the bipartisan infrastructure bill and the budget reconciliation package, would make historic investments in our country's physical and human infrastructure. They are the Joe Biden Build Back Better agenda, and our workers and families need both of them together. That is the deal, and that is the only deal that will work for our country. Right now, across the country, we see billions in damage, and the human toll that wildfires and massive hurricanes and catastrophic freezes and other climate-fueled emergencies are costing us. And with a robustly funded budget reconciliation package, we also see the millions of good-paying union jobs that can be created in solar and wind, in all-electric vehicles, and battery storage technologies, and clean energy technologies across all of our country. That is this historic turning point that we are at right now. And we see the global leadership that is possible if we pass this package before President Biden heads to the International Climate Conference in Glasgow next month. We must act in Congress before Joe Biden goes to meet with the rest of the world. President Biden must be able to put a deal on the table that reflects what we then expect from the rest of the world, so that we begin a downward trajectory in terms of the greenhouse gases that are going up into the atmosphere. And we see emissions reductions that are possible. We could reduce economy-wide greenhouse gas emissions in the United States 50% below 2005 levels by the year 2030. Achieve an 80% carbon-free electricity sources in the United States by the year 2030, and make half of new United States cars and trucks electric by 2030. And while we still have a long way to go to meet our goal of net zero emissions globally by 2050, failure to act now will make this goal nearly impossible to achieve. So here's the deal. Climate cannot and will not be cut. No climate, no deal. Climate solutions must remain upfront and center in this reconciliation package. When Congress was negotiating infrastructure this summer, Senators Wyden and Smith and Van Hollen and I said very clearly, no climate, no deal. We stand fast to that pledge. This package must include a civilian climate corps to employ, train, and mobilize hundreds of thousands of people to fight the imminent threat of climate change, all while getting paid a fair wage and securing educational and healthcare benefits for all of those workers. This package must include my Clean Energy Accelerator with Senator Van Hollen to bring public and private financing for emissions reducing projects directly into the communities that need them the most. Right. And we will continue to fight for a strong set of clean electricity policies that Senator Smith has championed, that jumpstart the clean energy revolution and deliver renewable, affordable electricity to Americans. And this package must include the tax breaks crafted by Senator Wyden for our clean energy technologies that create good-paying union jobs here in the United States. We can also take this opportunity to strike outdated, unnecessary, decades-old tax rates for fossil fuels and make polluters pay. And let me be clear, natural gas is not clean energy, and it is not climate action. It is possible to find middle ground in many areas of politics. I know because I have done it. But we cannot compromise on science. There isn't a middle ground between a livable and unlivable world. We cannot pass the bipartisan infrastructure bill without the reconciliation package. We cannot slash climate funding in this package. That would go back on the promise to voters, to young people, and to the American workers who don't want to be left behind as the world moves to fight the climate crisis. We need to pass a robustly funded, climate-focused reconciliation bill to address the most important issue confronting our world, the climate crisis. It is the environmental, economic, national security, and moral issue of our time.
That's right.
And this is the time to act and to send a message to the rest of the world that we are back in business.
That's right.
And Reverend, thank you for your great leadership on this issue, bringing that moral center to these to this issue. And thank you again to all of the young people who have led on this